Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Gary Grigsby's War in the East. We're back here in turn 51. And let's keep going here. So first of all, now I kinda need to go and clear this pocket. Tonkopf can actually attack from this side. That's okay. I want to get rid of as many units here as possible, of course, so. And for you to go in here will give me that hex. Now I need a way to clear that unit. Okay. And get into the middle, so I'll take everything around. These guys need to rest. Somehow. Any which way, I actually really need to get the panzers off of the line, so there's that. There's only this unit left here. I do not really see any way to go and like attack it. I can attack with the cavalry, but this light division is also severely injured. Yeah, there's basically no way they're gonna be able to do it. Okay. I do want to get you off of the line too. And I actually also want to, yeah. Let's get them off of there. It's not super useful to have them in that position either which way. Did I? Yeah, I did already take care of the other ones. Okay. Let's see, because I can... I'm gonna move back one hex with them, so hopefully they might regain some. And okay, so with everything I have here, kind of hope to rout them. Still want them to go and move forward. And let's get them out of there. The river is here, and to be honest, I'd much rather have at least some form of defense along that river line. Just getting rid of those cavalry divisions. And what I can do is get these in there. There are 2 units there that I cannot move. So that's a bit of a bummer. I will move the Hungarians a bit, and just try to make that work, I guess. It's very tricky out here because obviously I don't actually have enough men, as I'm wont to do. That's a lot of units. No units can be merged. I guess it might take a turn or something. And I'll keep both of them there, but I think I should be capable of merging them ultimately. Let's just not move these because there's no reason for them to move. The thing is though that I would rather keep some motorized unit than panzer units out there. I'm gonna all of these guys are doing so poorly that I cannot put them on the front line. Not even close. If I put nah, that doesn't help. What I want to do here is, at the very least, I'm gonna start working on this double rail piece up to Kupiansk, which is of minor concern ultimately, but yeah, that's still okay. And as it is, 6th Army also needs to move forward now, so I'm inclined to try and get them forward. Those Italians most likely will not fare that well. Let's at least get across the river. And... oh. Actually, rather want to retreat back a little bit again. Just to shorten my lines. And also get certain units to refit. I don't really care about giving up Cherkovo or whatever. Whatever other units I will have there, they will go on refit. I don't like this stack, but we'll see. Nice. I'll take some good attacks wherever I see them. It's not everywhere, but there are still some decent attacks to be made. Oof. Okay, good. Just need to be on the lookout a little bit. As I'm actually surprised at how little I've done. I guess last episode I only cleared out these guys mostly. Alright, that's not even a lot that I would have done. These guys are... in great shape. Let's get rid of those. Then there. I need to push them back and rebuild that rail line, although rebuilding it will take a bit of time there, I think. I'm moving back up for the moment because I do want to go and take a look. Let's put the 384th in here. And now I can have the 18th motorized on refit in Borodino. Now these guys are a bit weak now. Let's switch them with that infantry division, which is looking a lot healthier. Do have the 129th at Kaluga now. Let's take this out. Those 5,000 men. That's not... It's not a good deal. These guys actually regain a little bit, so I'm pretty happy. Again, the enemy is putting it on pretty rough with the planes. Either way, I want to get to the river, to the Ula River at the very least. Of course, the ultimate goal here is to capture Tula. We'll see how that goes. Let's at the very least get you off. Because I want to free up the motorized units again to go for a next offensive in the area, but you know, you can't just go on about and do that. But yeah, I got the defensive line, the 47th Motorized. What are you part of? Just 3rd Panzer Army? This seems to me to be a bit better. And now at least those units are behind the line. Oh, that's not what I want. Please, please, game. Thanks. Okay, let's move one unit away from, well, you in here. And they need to get up to that area. There we go, and I do have that additional motorized unit now. I can still take out 3 motorized units off of the line to support these guys, which I very well want to do. Of course, I also need to send some units over to Finland once I have the chance, which is not the case right now. But let's at least send one of these infantries over to Zubtsov. And then the other one to Borodino, so they can take over from those motorized units. And then those motorized units can be put into another group, so we can then try to put some actual serious encirclement around Chula, or at least a little bit more, because it's kind of looking like a joke right now in that department. Knife Panzer can now also be taken off the line. Let's send you back into Kaluga for refitting. They're not doing that badly. Same for these other ones. They're not even doing all that poorly. But I want them... Also in Zukinishki. So they are going to refit, at least for a turn, in a somewhat similar fashion. And I'll see how I'm going to strike at Chula. It should go fairly well. I actually have quite a few forces around that region. I will have to reorganize them a bit, though. I'll see. I will definitely do that, but not right now. Oof, 80. Sometimes the AI does things that hurt quite a bit. Like that. 80. If they could move in there, I would. But let's just guard it like this for now with that army, and we'll see how that goes. You're so powerful, I feel like they can give a bit. Just like that. Now I'll keep the lines a little bit straighter. Which I like. Bye. Getting something in there now would be nice. I actually think I'm gonna do it. Like, I just... really feel then that holding that river is gonna help significantly. So that's just straight up going to be very useful, I think. Things look like quite a mess down here right now, and I guess they are. Things in other places look a lot more organized and structured, I would say. If you look at the Soviet losses for this turn, it's 307,000. So that's good at least. We got the Soviet losses up to 6 million now. Alright. At this point, what would be interesting is if I get across, I can potentially cut off another few units down here. If I can make sure to take the ice port. But I'm gonna see. So one thing I definitely want to do is beat them. That didn't go very well. The thing with these is that I also feel that slow and steady does it. So there is no particular rush. Like, surely they're gonna route from that. And now doing this will get me Khrushchevskaya. Which means in a way that these are encircled for this turn. It's nothing special, but hey, it's something. If they want to go in there, they could also be, they'll be my guest. You're gonna keep refitting, and what I'll do is I'll actually move his core out. Now if another unit on refit there, these guys are definitely just there to stay. To, at the very least, build up some extra firepower as well. I'll move you up 1 hex, since they don't really need it anymore in terms of units. They just need to get more combat points. So I'll kind of just keep them behind the lines, whereas the 7th SS Mountain unit, they should be going back and refitting for sure. Less than 10,000. Kind of hope they would have routed as well. But I guess they wouldn't. That's okay though. I'm not in a rush down here either way. It's interesting that I cannot even get in there. Maybe it's for the better if I do try to get across. Didn't make it. Yeah. Kind of would have expected to be able to do so there. Man, that kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. So I have all of these that are refitting. It's not too appropriate. To move, but I think overall defending like that should probably be fine. Especially after that cutoff. If we look at manpower losses for the Soviets, this is of course at 0, but it should actually be closer to here again at the very least. Oh. That was a bit weird. Yeah. Alright, I'm kind of far from done, but let's see. I have 11th Army and 17th Army, so they can get under the 17th. How about 1st Panzer? Let's get them under the 17th. That's okay. And I'm gonna send another unit over to Armor Group South. As an additional reinforcement. How are they? Marginal. Let's move them there for refitting. At this point, get you into Starobelsk. They can't really move. I don't think they can cross, actually. Seems unlikely. I don't really like them being able to get in between. But it's not going to be that bad, most likely. One thing that I do think is interesting is that at least I can build that railroad up here and then there. Not quite at Voronezh at the moment. But we'll see. The Mindelufa Field Division can definitely support something. I'm just kind of contemplating what. I think these guys are in a pretty bad shape. They remain at 2, even at this, and I kind of need to remove that Pioneer and Flak, so they're gonna do even worse. I would like to have that Mindel Field Division there. What do we have here? These guys are more powerful than these. Let's actually take out the 254th, get it into Orel. Get it there for some refitting. Technically I can now get a railroad up to Msensk at least, and I should also get a railroad up to Cherepet again. Railing this unit out will take a while. Yeah, this also, like, this is at least a good 2 turns of worth of building as well. There's so much railroad to be done. Why are they a Demidov? I'm gonna have to take care of that. So much railroad to be done, it's kind of crazy. I did a lot down there. Maybe after this I should be moving them. I don't want to say this piece is useless. This Kiev rail line is also pretty good, but yeah. Same here, like this line, I think through the swamp could also be pretty good. Right, I think though that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap things up here for the moment. I'll finish up the last few things probably off screen, so I'll give you a bit of an update. So at the start of the next turn we can immediately skip to the next Russian turn, and we can continue along with the action afterwards. For now, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. And a special shout out to all my Patreon supporters: Spoonround, Dutch Bastard, Sea Data, Swords, Mendingo, and Thomas Loftlin. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.